I keep my foot up on their neck, applying pressure to the max. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car. I need 100 grand large. Free my homies out of bars. They told me I'll make it far. I'm just trapping out the car.
Welcome to another episode of Fresh Bar Sports Show. I'm Jabari Harris. I'm your host and I'm the proprietor on this week's episode. NBA Finals Game 4 recap. You know we keeping these things coming. Episode number 32. Before we get into the Game 4 breakdown, you know I gotta run through a couple little sports notes. Obviously there was some boxing matches going on last night, so can we just dive into that? This guy, Edgar Berlinga bite Alexis Engelou ear. Well, he attempted to try to bite his ear mid-round, 7th round. Edgar said that the guy was giving him elbows, so he didn't want to get cut. So he decided to try to, bite his ear, a la Mike Tyson, Vander Holyfield. Igor Berlinga, he ultimately won the fight unanimous decision, so he didn't really need to do that. But that was, some controversy going on that happened last night. As also what took place in the boxing world, the massive underdog Carlos Ortiz on the brink of retirement, knocked out undefeated prospect Evan Sanchez with the flurry of punches. So, yeah, that was surprising to most. This guy's on the verge of retiring and knocked out this undefeated young prospect. So, he got some more work to do. As far as what's going on in the hockey world, Tampa Bay Lightning knocked out the New York Rangers in Game 6, 2-1. Advanced to their third straight Stanley Cup final to play Colorado. So that's going on in NHL overall. Horse racing. Bo Dingo wins 154th Belmont Stakes. Horse racing. Football world, before we dive into the NBA Game 4 breakdown, Jack Del Rio, remember I had to get on him about his comments about the rise and the Capitol, his comments about the dust up, things like that, and just saying how he feels and his opinions out there. Yeah, well, he deleted his Twitter account, so he won't be doing too much of that. Letting you guys, us, the masses, the people know how he feeling and his thoughts and things of that nature, because getting in trouble as a job officer. Just thought I'd give you an update as far as what was going on with that. But we all know what we're here for. Ain't nothing further to it. Whole lot happened in Game 4. Tied the game series up 2-2. Let's dive right into it. Before we get into it, let me get into my sponsor, Needing Fresh Clothing. Look, check me out, though. Needing Fresh Clothing, go to Cash Baby Clothing brand. Needing Fresh Gear, go to Cash Baby Clothing brand. Check me out, though. Any event planning, go to Wild Production Events. Need an event planning, go to Wild Production Events. Let's get into this Game 4 breakdown. First, started the game off. Otto Porter starts the game. He starts in place Kevin Looney. He for the Warriors. Celtics started off real strong, physical, rebounding, blocks, things of that nature, going real strong. Clay and Wiggins, their threes tied it at 12. Tatum starting good, front running. You know how these guys do, in the first and second quarter. Fans cussing out Draymond, F you Draymond, all that good stuff. You already know Draymond 2 fouls, early fouls. Wiggins, good defense. That's gonna be a theme for them. Check it out. Steph, first 3 of the night, sets a tone for them to give them the 2018 lead. Steph back-to-back threes. You know how he do. Just let you already know what it's going to be for the night. Tatum, 3 tied it at 25. Tatum, 12 points. Steph, 12 points. at the end of the first quarter. Good energy, good defense. 28-27. Celtics was winning. Second quarter come around. Jordan Poole give you 8. Excuse me. Jordan Poole give you 8 points off the bench. Brown took back-to-back threes. Missed the 4-point play. Hurt them. Celtics free throw woes. Tatum missed a free throw with a technical foul from. It was a technical foul call from Steve Kerr, the coach. Letting the refs have it, running off at the mouth. But Tatum missed those free throws too, and the guys was just missing free throws in the second quarter. Steph staying steady for the Warriors, doing what doing what he was doing. Game 39 tied ball game. Fans going crazy in Celtics Boston. In Boston, they was going crazy over there. Marcus Smart, his 3 get the Celtics 44-42 lead. Celtics defense all over Steph. But Steph balling out there still. Derek White for the Celtics, 10 points off the bench so far, and good defense. He having a real solid game for them. Celtics controlling the paint both ends. They doing their thing. Celtics defense, blocking shots, rebounding, points in the paint. Celtics winning 54-49. Draymond playing bad. Draymond just playing bad in the second quarter. First and second quarter, to be frank. Steph, 19 points at the end of the half. Andrew Wiggins is 11. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum 16. Jaylen Brown 12 points at the end of the half. Third quarter comes around. Steph and Clay quickly ties the game up at 54. Draymond needs to work the paint. Needs to maneuver around in the paint action, live in the paint, just moving, move around in there, make yourself available and just live in the paint, but be active down there. Smart, Marcus Smart, he playing good, getting some buckets, getting some defense for the Celtics. So that's that was helping the Celtics keep staying in the game, and because it's back and forth. Steph Curry, you already know Steph doing what he do. Playing great. What can you say about Steph? He's out there getting the buckets done. Like I already told you, he was setting the tone. And even the big man Kevin Looney, he was giving some good play in there for the Warriors too. So that was good. Tatum, Jason Tatum, he was no show in the third quarter. Here we go with the trend. Here we go with the theme. Nowhere to be found. Marcus Smart, he put in the work though. Like I said, Marcus Smart, he's doing his thing to keep him in the game, keep it back and forth in the tough game. Steph Curry definitely got fouled on both of those threes that he knocked in. By the way, Gary Payton II, defense, good energy, good vibes out there, just giving you the best effort. Yeah, he was solid for the Warriors off the bench. Warriors came up big. Offensive rebounding this game. They needed that. They got killed the game 3 with the offensive rebounding. So game 4 they needed this offensive rebound. Steph 3 gives the Warriors the 79-78 lead. Steph 33 at the end of the third quarter to Andrew Wiggins 13. Jaylen Brown 15. Check this out. Jason Tatum got it sitting on the 20 and then the third. I already told you it was no show in the third. Now we go to the fourth. See what he do. Derek White playing good for the Celtics though, coming off the bench. You know what I mean? He's being solid for the Warriors. For the Celtics. Derek White, Jordan Poole for the Warriors. He's playing big for them. He's playing big for the Warriors. Jason Tatum and Marcus Smart. Trying to do something, keep the Celtics back and forth. It's a back and forth game still, and Celtics still have the lead at this point. But Jason Tatum, he's not doing enough. Remember, he's sitting on the 20 from the third quarter. We're gonna get to the stats at the end. Klay Thompson, big 3 ties at that 84. Here we go. We We starting to turn the tide around for the Warriors. This Valencia, I know I'm not pronouncing it right. For the Warriors, the backup center came in playing some good defense on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, giving some good effort. I'm like, what's going on out here? That was crazy. Well, Steve Kerr, he doing his strategic moves out there. I know everybody want to give the Celtics head coach his prop, and well respected, well deserved. Hats off to him. He's doing a good job. But Steve Kerr's a champ. He's been around this game for a while. He knows what to do. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to make adjustments. But but before we go on, it's 90-86 Celtics at the 7-minute mark where Draymond goes to the bench. Before I continue, I want to just opine upon Steve Kerr is making these strategic decisions. I already told you about. He's setting Draymond up at the 7-minute mark. He knows what to do as a coach. Although, like he said, he needs to thank Steph Curry when his career is all said and done. He been around the game around Phil Jackson, Greg Popovich, Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan, like he in the Phoenix organization. Like he knows the game of basketball. I'm pretty sure he knows how to make adjustments and have a good game plan for the team, and to play to their strengths and attack the opponent's weaknesses, things of that nature. So, since Draymond Green 7-minute mark, Andrew Wiggins playing some good ball, getting good solid rebounds up for the defense, and some buckets here and there. Obviously, we expect to get more out of him, but he's getting buckets here and there. He's playing the defense galore. Don't get it twisted. He's doing a good, solid job on defense. Definitely, locking Jason Tatum up as much as he can. Because what I told you, got that 20 in the third quarter, and you already know that y'all can see the theme of this recap. The themes of the recap shows Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown do about 70% of the damage in the first quarter. I mean, the first half. First and second quarter. Y'all know that from the recap. If y'all not watching the games. Y'all can see it. If y'all is watching the game. They doing the damage in the first half. Third quarter, no show. Fourth quarter, no show. Like, what's going on here? Marcus Smart coming up big for them, for the Celtics. He's giving them big threes. To win the championship, you need to search out the ball. We need a rebound. Search out the ball, get steals, deflections, and rebound that thing to solidify the defensive possession so you can go on offense. That's the key to winning championships. You know the game, you know that. Klay Thompson 3 gives the Warriors 95-94 lead. All eyes on Steph defense is playing from the Celtics. Steph's still balling out there on him. Ain't nothing they could do with him. He's just a bad man. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum missing shots in the clutch when you need it the most. Ain't doing nothing for the Celtics. Ain't getting the job done. Yeah, essentially being no-shows. Draymond Green coming in and out off the bench for defensive purposes, took down the stretch. Being a man about it, being a professional. Andrew Wiggins, big rebounds for the Warriors down the stretch. Al Horford playing up and down for the Celtics. Stephen Curry, big threes, give them the Warriors 6-point lead. Draymond Green still giving the Warriors good effort and good energy coming in and out of the game for defensive purposes. Giving them, just being professional out there. All respect to him. Celtics had a 4-point lead with 5 minutes left to go in the game. Warriors went on a 17-5 run to close the game out. Like Steph said, the Warriors could have played better, but still, all in all, they got the job done, winning the game 107-97, tied the series 2-2, going back home game 5. Y'all know how that go. But like I said, whoever's winning game 4 was winning the series. I already picked the Warriors. The Warriors winning, it didn't win in 5. So I said they're gonna win in 7. If it ain't gonna be in 5, Warriors in 7. They gonna get the job done at home. Win this game 5. You already know that's how I'm calling it. But before we dive into this next, I wanted to shout out to the celebrities that was there in the crowd. John Wall and Bradley Beal was both at the game, of course separately. With their separate parties. Former teammates for the Washington Wizards. But just thought I'd throw that out there. Draymond Green had 9 points, 8 assists. I'm reading the stat sheet wrong. I'm sorry. Draymond Green had 2 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Now everybody's killing from the points. I understand that. Need more than 2 points all day, every day. You got to get more than 2 points. You can fall into more than 2 points each quarter. You can score 2 points each quarter by accident, at least get 8. But you definitely should have more than 10, easily. Definitely need more than 10 points. But the 9 rebounds, 8 assists was big for them. And just the effort and the energy and the physicality and the tone that he sets for the Warriors is big for them. They need that. They need everything that will Draymond Green break for that team. He's the heartbeat and the soul of the Warriors. They know that. So Draymond just contributed more on other than they need to help Steph Curry out there. That's all they need to do on the offensive side. Just give somebody to come along with him. And hey, if he got to spread it out amongst the team, he needs to get that some type of help because he out there giving y'all the 40 clip. Steph dropped the 43 and the 10 rebounds for the Warriors. He's definitely doing that for y'all. He's Steph out there, Steph Curry out there balling. The MVP deserves the MVP of this series. Needs to get the MVP. Steph Curry is the best. I mean, the world should have known he was definitely the best player coming into the series. He's definitely been the best player left in the playoffs for ever since Giannis Antetokounmpo got out. He's been the best player left in the playoffs. Steph Curry is a bad brother, and he gets the job done. He's a champion. He's well accoladed. Got so many accolades under his belt. MVPs, All-Stars, for all NBA teams, etc. You name it, record books, threes, galore. Greatest shooter known to man ever. Anyways, so continue with these stats. Klay Thompson, 18 points, but it was 4 3-pointers that was big. It was clutch. That was a good game. It was impactful numbers. He was out there balling. Klay Thompson had a good game. Jordan Poole, 14 points off the bench for the Warriors. That was solid. Andrew Wiggins, 17 points and 16 rebounds. Most rebounds he had in his career. Those big solid rebounds, big boy rebounds. The Warriors needed every single one of those rebounds. Let's go on to the Celtics. I told y'all Jason Tatum had 20 and at the end of the third. Man gave you 3 points in the fourth quarter. No show. What can I do with that? Nothing. Need to come a little stronger than that. Yeah, I killed the Steph and the Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, the big three for the Warriors for having 0 points in the fourth quarter as a big three tandem. Jason Tatum only by himself gave it 3 points for the Celtics, and he already knows that's unacceptable. If they want to get the job done, they're going to need Jason Tatum to be impactful, and Jaylen Brown. Both of them two need to be doing everything to come in the fold to get the W. Now, Marcus Smart, it was great that he contributed with his 18 points and things of that nature, but they needed Jason Tatum to show up in the third and the fourth, especially in the fourth, and it was a no-show. Derek White was big for the Celtics off the bench with the 18 points. That helped him stay in the game. Jaylen Brown, he needed to be better than his 21-point performance and 6 rebounds. And I guess we'll just leave it at that because we already know Jaylen Brown is the number two player, and he's giving it all that he's got. He's that number two star player on the team, but he's not that superstar guy. So Jason Tatum's a superstar go-to guy that needed to close for them in the fourth quarter when I gave Nate Tuck back and forth like that. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go. The Celtics, had a lead, 5-point lead, and then let the Warriors go on a 17-5 run to close out the game. Yeah. But Draymond Green, hats off to him. Respect. He's moving up in the history books in both top 10 assists and steals in the NBA Finals. So congratulations, Draymond Green. My hats off to him. Well respected. But Draymond Green, mom, she even tweeted out saying that this is a clone out there. I don't recognize this guy out there. It's not the Draymond Green that that we know that the guy the Warriors there. It was all jokes and things of that nature because Draymond Green been playing bad. But after the performance from the game 4, I believe she could tweet good things about him because his game was impactful. Even though he got pulled out of the mark, coming in out being a professional, still giving it all was nothing but respect. And he's been a professional about whatever it takes to get the job done and really following through with that model. You saying those things, but you actually got to follow through with those actions. You do whatever it takes to win, and if it takes you to gotta get pulled in and out of the game for a certain game, and for just how the ebb and flows of a game goes. Each game is it's different characters, different personalities. Each game is its own life, its own entity. So that's just what needed to be done for Game 4 and Game 5 back in the Bay Area. It could be a whole total different ball game, So, but still Warriors get the W though. But Draymond Green, he was okay with it. Like he said, of course he upset, but as long as the Warriors get the W, he don't care who plays. He's just trying to win the championship. When it's time to win the championship, it really don't matter. It's time to crown a champion. You know what I'm saying? So you do what it takes to win the championship. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Game 4 was great. Can't wait to Game 5 coming on Monday. I believe that'll be 9 o'clock. This game should be coming on 8 o'clock, 7:30 ish. This game's going on late, but hey, it is what it is. We're gonna be tuned in. Game 5, San Fran. It's gonna be beautiful. Warriors, Celtics. Game 5, Warriors winning that thing. And we're gonna keep recapping these games as they wrap up. In between time to the next game, we're gonna let this thing cook, marinate, bubble up. Stay tuned for more episodes of Fresh Board Sports Show. Appreciate everybody tuning in.